Hello, this is Heather Joshi, and this is the cardboard critter demo. Here is the final product. Here's the setup. Be sure to get a blanket to catch dust. Here's the cardboard critter. It's cardboard and tape. It's not structurally sound, but it does the job, and it's interesting to draw. Get a paper towel, fine charcoal, compressed charcoal, or charcoal pencil, a Pentel click eraser, and a kneaded eraser. Here's our 14 by 11 inch sheet of paper. Cover it entirely with your vine charcoal and smudge it in with your paper towel so you get an even gray surface. Then go back in with your vine charcoal and make a basic line drawing. Draw the biggest planes or flat areas that are receding in three-dimensional space. Remember 1-point and 2-point linear perspective and orthogonal lines, so the edges of each of these planes have to converge at a vanishing point. So you see kind of like the creature's back has a sort of like a trapezoidy kind of look. So there are no perfect rectangles. So there is the creature. So we got the simple shapes. Now we're kind of breaking it down, making some, finding some details. So I'm starting to draw some tape and making sure that it's following the form of the dog, or it's creating a cross contour. Now we're getting into those nitty-gritty details and those plastic legs. I'm also looking at the windowsill, so just always hopping around, not getting too centered in on one area. Finding more details. So now we're adding value. So you can see the individual marks at first. This is the vine charcoal, but it's such a like a fluid, easy material to push around on your sheet of paper. You can just use your finger. You can also use something called a blending stub. So here I am filling in these big areas with the vine charcoal. I'm using the side of the charcoal rather than the point to save myself some time. Now I'm using my finger to blend again. And leave your fingers dirty. If you come at your piece of paper with a clean finger, it'll pick up some of that vine charcoal dust. So if you leave that on your finger, that'll help you create those just dark grays. So yeah, let your hands stay dirty as you're working. Unless you're like going into a light area, then you might want to wash your hands or wipe them off. And also I'm describing the edges by using differing values. So like having that dark gray in the background versus that more kind of like that light gray dog, it allows the dog to like stand out without having to have an outline. Doing the same with the tape. So at least I'm creating a little gradient wherever there is a like kind of two different planes. So now we're, take note of the drop shadow. It's a really interesting compositional element. Creates a nice kind of zigzag at the bottom area of the drawing. And rather than using a line, again, just using a darker value and a lighter value. Now you erase as much as you draw with your charcoal. So in this stage of the drawing, we're going to be erasing a lot. So that's the Pentel click eraser. And you just made the dog's snout a little lighter. And now, these for tape, triangular lines work really well. And here I'm using a kneaded eraser. I kind of pinched it in, made it look like a fig to get those real tiny details within the tape. Also, you can hone down your vine charcoal. You could put a piece of cloth over a pointy object to make almost like your own blending stub. So always be sure to look at your critter, see if there's any other details you want to capture. I was thinking about texture, so I erased some texture on the face, drew some in on the back, but they look a little too prominent. So here I am smudging in those lines so it matches the rest of the value surrounding it. And here I notice that the back seems a little tilted on this cardboard creature, so I'm going to change that, make it feel a little bit more flat. So there I added some vine charcoal, kind of shaved off some of the shape, and then I just blended in and extended those panels in the background. Here's the final drawing with all the values and corrections, and I hope it inspires you to make your own wonderful cardboard creature. Thank you so much. I hope you have a great day.